We told you real estate in Lagos is juicy. In fact, we told you it is the new oil. Good. That lands in Epe and Ibeju-Lekki will make you a millionaire overnight. Is this all hype, or is there real value behind the noise? Today, let us separate the truth from the tactics. I am Patrick, your Lagos Realtor. Welcome to this space where we'll discuss topical issues that affect real estate in Lagos. If this is your first time seeing our content, like our videos, subscribe to the channel, on the notification button so that every time we drop a new content on this channel, you'll be the first to see our videos. Our content will help you make wise investment choices. So do well to promote our content to your friends, your colleagues, your family members, and everyone you know would want to buy real estate in the future. Definitely seeing our content will help them make wise investment choices. I'll come back. So, is real estate all hype in Lagos, or is there something juicy about Lagos real estate? This is what we'll be looking at today. So let's start with what is real. We'll break it down step by step. First things first, population growth would cause for demand. So population growth equals high demand for real estate. So Lagos has over 20 million people in the state, with the smallest land mass in the whole of the country. Lagos is the most populated state in Nigeria, with the smallest land size. So it is expected that real estate in Lagos will be more expensive than every other part of Nigeria. That is one fact. Another fact about Lagos real estate is that lands are limited, and limited lands would only necessitate high competition. Take, for instance, areas like Victoria Island and Ikoyi. These areas naturally would be expensive because the demands there are high and there is so much competition, but lands in these locations are limited. Another fact is that diasporan drive is so high. Diasporans are pumping so much in the real estate space, most especially in highbrow real estate locations. It is natural that the more you pump or the more you develop a particular place, the costs in terms of rent and other fees would not be affordable. So these are basic facts about the Lagos real estate, and we must all admit this to be true. But yes, Lagos state real estate has some real potential. So now let us look at where the hype goes far. First, you would hear, buy this property for so amount, and in 1 year you get 100% returns on investment. This is not true. It is not an investment. It is a fairy tale. The truth is, most of Lagos properties, when rented out, will only give about 5 to 10% annual yield, not 50%, not 100%. They don't allow fake ROI projections fool you. It is all marketing. It is all marketing, and we all do this. It is all marketing. We sell a land in the middle of nowhere to you, and we tell you, build an apartment or a bungalow for shortlets, but no guests are coming to those apartments in Epe and Ibeju-Lekki. It's all false. It's all marketing. It's all marketing tricks. So Shortlets are not viable in certain areas of Lagos right now. As I said in the other video, it all comes with demand and development. So until there is development, there will be no demand. And once there is no demand, there will be no guests in your shortlet. You will not have money from that shortlet. This is the simple truth. I now, before it is too late, yes, we pressure you to buy now. Everybody wants to make money and everybody wants you to buy their property. So we'll tell you, buy now before it gets too late. If you don't buy, another person will buy. And like we would always say, returns will be massive after 1 year. Most often than not, it is also a marketing trick to make sure that you buy and we make our monies. It could be a very good property. It could be a property that you would enjoy. But most times when we say buy now, price will increase, or buy now or lose out, it is because to a large extent we want to make money. If we don't sell, we won't eat. So that is just the truth. So the pressure, sometimes the pressure could be true because there's some properties that they come out and almost everybody wants. So if you don't buy and find, you'll lose out. But most often than not, the pressure isn't real. So you still have to conduct your due diligence properly before you jump in, so that you don't get burnt and jump. When you hear the price will double in 3 months, no, it is a fairy tale. Or when you hear 5 plots remaining, calm down, conduct your diligence. If it is that valuable, it will survive the inspection and you will get it. So conduct your due diligence first and do the right thing. So this is the truth. Real estate is overhyped when you expect overnight profits. Those clients looking for a property that would give them 500% in 1 year, you are the cause. You are the cause. When you want overnight profits, you know that overhyped. It's also overhyped when you don't verify your titles and the status of the land. So you just buy without checking. There are lands that can be so good but are not safe. So if you buy a property you're supposed to buy, you know what it is. It is also overhyped when you are buying out of emotions. Not just buy because every other person is buying or because someone popular is telling you to buy. It is hype. Real estate in Lagos is also not an hype. It is not an hype when you invest for the long term. When your investment is in the long term, you are not buying an hype. It is not an hype when you understand that growth takes time. It is not an hype. It is also not an hype buy in locations with real infrastructure and demand. You are not buying the hype. So is Lagos real estate worth it? Yes, if you play the long game. But hype has burnt people. But hype has born more people than bad lands. Buy with sense and not pressure. I remain Patrick, your realtor. Like our videos, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your notification button so that every time we drop a new content, you'll be the first to see. For consultation, for advice, and the purchase of properties in Lagos, in Abuja, in Ibadan, our number is on the screen. Call us right now. Until we see again, stay safe and keep investing in safe real estate. Peace.